Hi, it's Mike Hayes again, and welcome to Will I Get More Leads? Well, that really depends upon what you do during your time with us. So let me show you some of the options that you have, which will virtually guarantee you will get more leads. So let me explain what I mean, because I think this is really the foundation of modern media marketing for small businesses, self-employed entrepreneurs, speakers, authors, experts, coaches, life coaches, you name it. And this is really the way to go. You've got to have this foundation to monetize your expertise, monetize your experience, monetize your gig. Now, as you can see here at the top, which is our belief that this is really the challenge and why it's so important to have a new form of Chamber of Commerce for a new economy, because this is why so many people are struggling today. They don't really understand kind of where they are or how best to utilize the new playing field of the new economy. And the foundation of that is networking, connections, collaborations, engagements, and that all relies, number one, on email list building marketing, even more than content. So let me explain what I mean by that. Now, a lot of people, you may have heard the saying, content is king. Well, content is very, very important, but let me explain the difference here. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so let's say we have entrepreneur number one here, and he has only one piece of content, just one. And then entrepreneur number two has all of this content, and he is totally ready to be found. Now, let me ask you kind of a rhetorical question. Which of these two is most likely to be successful? So your common sense may say, well, obviously number two, he's got so much more content. Well, let's take a look and let me explain why, what my point is, why this is very, very important. So if you have only one piece of content, it really depends upon what you do with it. So let's say the entrepreneur with one piece of content uses it very wisely and broadcasts out to his target audience. So he's only got one piece of content, but look what he's doing with it. He's reaching out with it to his target audience. These are the exact people, X mark the spot, that he wants to reach with this piece of content. So he's using it very, very wisely. Now, number two, let's say he's over here waiting to be found by all of these prospects here. Well, you can see what happens with entrepreneur number one in terms of achieving success. He's reached out to connect with his target audience, and they have reached back, so he has got more leads. So there it is. Take a look at this. Which is more important? Now imagine if entrepreneur number two here did the same thing with each one of these different bits of content here, and he reached out. Well, if he doesn't do that, then obviously entrepreneur number one is going to be more successful. If he does do that, then he has the chance of getting even 10 times more leads than entrepreneur number one. So it really depends upon how actively engaged you are. But really the foundation of email marketing is in the actions. That's why I call my show, my national radio show. We're on 175 broadcast AM, FM radio stations around the country, called Keys to Success in Action. Because that's the key. It's all about what you do with it. Do you reach out, and do you get the kind of responses that you want? So that's why it's very, very important that you can get new leads, but you've got to take action, and you've got to have at least one piece of content, and you're far better off reaching out with one piece of content, let's say an ebook, an audiobook, than you are to have 10 pieces of content and not do the active reach out that is so important and so necessary today. So I'm going to show the members of our New Economy Chamber Mastermind group how I believe I've really conquered very, very simple email marketing. So simple that you can go to a networking group, and instead of having all those cards you collect, just collect dust. How to quickly capture them into an Excel sheet, even upload them with unlimited support into your Google account contacts, and how to reach out, very, very simple, or how to tie it into a customer relationship management software, or how to do mail merge, but at a fraction of the cost, at a fraction of the learning curve of every single other email marketing campaign list builder that I have been able to find. Most are very expensive and very, very time consuming and complicated to use, and that's why they're great in theory, but most people don't use them. Now you're going to be able to use email list building marketing, I guarantee it.